He stares intently into the thing, looking at like he's no idea what he's on about. Good afternoon. Now live on my channel. I don't know if you. I think we're in the shadows here. I think I've actually put suntan oil all over, all over the camera. If it's done help. Good afternoon. I've got rid of the Gandalf beard. I've been in the shower. Got rid of the 5 o'clock shadow on my head. It's like I've got 3 chins back. Let's show you this place. When I'm a millionaire, this is where I'm going to live. The gorgeous sea view off that balcony upstairs as well. Is that Skegness? Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, Skegness seafront. There's a place called Benissa, which is next to Mariah, Alicante area. Well, it's about 98 kilometres from Alicante. Took us about just over an hour to get here. As you can see, obviously, this house was lent to us by some beautiful, beautiful people, and it looks very similar to that one. I'm not going to show you around this house at all because it was kind of very kind of them to lend us it. So I don't want to show them off. For the boys from Aston, hello Mick, shout out, Worthless Wayne, the TA lover, Aversham, Gethin, he gets a mention, Sue Errol's son, he always gets a mention, Royalty, Bill's dad, Gabby, did we already do Gabby? Oh, that was Gethin, wasn't it? Gwen and Blender from Bradford. Bit of a tongue twister. No R in the last 2 words. Am I a performing seal? That's got to be worth a thumbs up anyway. Share the stream out. Don't know how long I'm going to stay. I was just laying on my sunbed and I thought, I'll talk to people. I quite like to talk to people. I might actually go out on my own tonight and do some sort of live stream from maybe Calpe or something like that. So the only problem is this time of year it's really warm, so to go out and do it in the daytime, it's so bloody hot. It's unbelievable. Anyway, it's a better view over there than a fat old man on a sunbed. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. No, don't. It's just because of it. If you look over, where are we looking? Might not be able to see it from here, but if you look over there, no, I don't think it's going to do it. Let's see if it'll do it. Over there, I thought, oh, there's a marina. Oh no, it's shaking. I thought it was a marina over there with a pirate ship in it or something. When we got the binoculars out, it turns out it's electric pylon. What you got to see, I've got to show you something here. Let me sit up. I'm trying not to show you my moves. Hang on a minute, turn it around. They're my crock decorations. My daughter bought me for Father's Day. I thought they were love hearts. They're actually golden balls. It's a fair pair of Crocs though. I've got size 14 feet, so they have to be that big for my feet to fit in them. Probably the audio's not very good. I ain't got the microphone. I don't know where to pin it, to be honest. 7 people in. Lovely. Anybody else? So it's about 30 here today. I don't know if you can hear the awful singing. They've never been that good at it. They're having a couple of beers with lunch, so I've decided to come out of the way because I don't drink anymore. So I thought I don't want to get involved in that sort of shenanigans, so I've come out of the way. Down on the sun deck number 2, there's a full pool over here. I don't know if you're able to see it. I can't see what you can see. Them steps there, they take you up to the next balcony, and there's even one up to a sun terrace at the top, but they blocked that one off just in case, because the youngest one's only 20 months old and we didn't want it to go skydiving off that. But, you can can see Calpe Rock even better from here. It's the same shape as Gibraltar, that, to be honest. Looks, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. This is the sort of place around here that if you were looking for somewhere to rent, my daughter was having a look last night, just at a few different places, and some of them were up to £300 a night. The cheapest she found was 125. So we were lucky we were gifted it, which has been amazing, to be honest. It's air conditioned. It's got 2 bathrooms, but we're nearly done up. It's actually somebody's private house, and they just lent us it for a couple of weeks, which was really nice of them. So that's what we're doing. We went down. I did a live stream yesterday. A lot of people watched that, I know, which is quite nice. Down in it's actually, so it's Benissa. I keep calling it Moreira, but we're just slightly past. We're about it's joined 2, and then you come up in the hills. You have to put the sat nav on every time you want to, because it's really sort of winding little roads that you have to come up to, and each time the sat nav brings you back a different way. But anyway, we managed to find the bins, and then after we found one, because you have to take your own rubbish away and drop it off and in the bins. Where are we? Let's try that again. Obviously nobody's actually chatting. Let me do it again. Top messages, it gets rid of half the messages, doesn't it? It still looks like it's a little bit blurred, unless it's these specs. I've probably got mucky specs on. These are prescription sunglasses. I've had them ages, and when I first got them they were a little bit too strong, but as my eyes have got worse, these are more important. Love the stream, mate. Try Doddis, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you very much. It's not very professional, this one. I normally get set up with a gimbal and all sorts, but I've just sat here looking at my phone and I thought, tell you what, I'm just going to lay here and go live. Obviously I'm trying to keep my moves out of the way. Nobody wants to look at a bloke nearly 60 with no shirt on, do they? There's no worse, is there really? So I thought I'd keep myself out of the way. But I'll show you this house over here. Look at that place there, look. It's like an hotel. And these are what people close up and then go home to their own house. So they can actually afford one of these and one of their own house. So it must be amazing, really, to be that wealthy, isn't it? I aspire to be that wealthy, to be that successful, to get that wealthy. That's what I mean to say. I'm not jealous of them, because a lot of these people have acquired wealth by bloody hard work, haven't they? So I think it's the fashion nowadays. If somebody else has got something better than you, break it. But I'm certainly not like that. I'd rather aspire to making my own money and buying it myself. But it's gorgeous. It's really nice. It's really warm. There's a bit of a breeze comes up in the afternoon, which disappears at sort of tea time. The guy said, "Oh, you'll need some bug spray because you get a lot of mosquitoes." But we normally go up to Frigliano, which is right up in the hills, up in Nurca, in the Costa del Sol, and they're like the gangsters of mosquitoes. They were like the organised crime bureau of mosquitoes up there, and they're massive, and they just bite you to bits. So I've got a couple of bites since I've been here, but very, very few. When you're normally in the countryside at Frigliano, where we normally go, all you ever hear is somebody with a strimmer. It's a bit posh around here. All they've got is leaf blowers. Presume it's people's gardeners doing it. But it's gorgeous. I'm just absolutely made up with the place. It's beautiful. It's made a real change to come somewhere different. But so going back to that rock over there, it actually looks the same shape as Gibraltar, but turned round backwards. And it's very, very prominent. I ain't been down there yet, so I don't know if it's joined onto the land or whether it's just separate from it on the sea. I can't see anybody. There's nothing at the top of it, no buildings or anything. So you'd have thought if it was joined to the land, that they'd probably have something at the top there by now, calling it a visitor centre, so you could come and have a few, wouldn't you? So I'm guessing it's not. But I'd be interested to have a look. Just nip down and have a look. Might go down for a drive later. Let the kids go to bed, and the mum and my dear wife sit and have a chat to each other, and I'll just clear off and do some sort of live stream down on the coast somewhere. Although it's getting to that time of year where it's really warm, it's not that busy here. Normally, you expect it to be busy, but I suppose it's only middle of June, isn't it? The kids don't come out while July, but I couldn't imagine myself coming here in end of July and August, because say it's really warm here now. It must be very, very difficult to lay on the beach when it's like nearly 40. Say it's 30. We got in the car yesterday and the car temperature said 35. And when you get out, you know all about it. It's a bit harsh. I suppose if you've got kids at school and you want to go on holiday, you've got to go on holiday when the kids are off school. Otherwise, they fine you. So I ain't got many chatters today. If you are enjoying the stream, give us a quick thumbs up. It really helps it share out to YouTube, and it makes it so people can see the video, because there's millions and millions of videos a day on YouTube that people never see, because the simple reason there's millions and millions of videos a day on YouTube. But interacting with the video, and if you don't like it, it's up to you. It actually makes you stand out to the YouTube algorithm and helps you get out there. It's a bit of a thing. We're up 306 subscribers. So it's not my first rodeo. I've got a couple of channels. I've got one with over 5,000 and a vape one that's got over, I think, just over 1,400. So I've been doing it for ages. But this was just an idea. I started going for a walk in November, and I thought, well, I've never been a massive fan of exercise. So if I put it up on YouTube, then at least I'll do something every week to post it on YouTube. And since then we've gone on from no subscribers to say 306 or something. And it's definitely changed my life. I lost 2.5 stone. Started going for a walk. I've lost a couple of chins, even though you probably can't see that here. It's amazing, because we were on holiday with my daughter and my 2 youngest grandkids. And then the 2 oldest grandkids are coming out tomorrow with their dad. And they're going to stay for the week. Well, my grandson's staying for the week, and him and his dad are going back, but my granddaughter's going to stay for another week with us. And because it's her birthday this weekend. Can't believe it's 19 years. She's the oldest, 19. And then we've got one. She's 2 on the 8th of August. Life just disappears, doesn't it? It really does, really quick. But it's just down here on this white, it's intensely warm. I say it's really handy, because when the owner of the pool said, "Oh, you must come and stay in my villa," we were really pleased about it. When she sent us a photograph of the pool, I thought it doesn't look very big, it looks like a little bit of a splash pool, but anyway, that'll do. When you actually get here, the photograph she showed of it didn't even do it justice. It's a fair sized pool. It's as big as you get in any other villa. But a different shape, so it looks smaller on a photo. You know, they've fitted it in. But you can't believe it. I can't believe we've been lucky to come out here. It's been a nice change as well, because I said normally we go to the Costa del Sol area, and we've done that for quite a few years. And sometimes as a slightly older person, you decide that you're going to do that because you know it's the same every year. You know it feels safe, but then it stops you actually going somewhere else. You get this sort of, it's almost like a cabin fever, but it's more of like a holiday fever where you think, oh, we better not go somewhere else, we might not enjoy it. But sometimes the change is as good as the rest. We're about 30 miles away from Benidorm, 40 maybe. I like Benidorm. I'm going back there in October with the lads. And I really do enjoy it in Benidorm. Maybe not with 2 youngsters though. Not quite the same as it when you've got 2 youngsters with you. But I quite like the atmosphere in Benidorm, really friendly, happy people. I know if you watch TikToks and different videos on the internet, it'll show you people throwing up and people fighting. They don't show you the rest of it, where the people weren't throwing up and fighting. You know, they're just isolated incidents. Certainly a lot of TikToks will tell you every time you're going to get there, you're either going to have a fight, throw up, or get robbed. But you've got to understand sometimes with social media creators, they're just actually looking for people to click on the video and view. And that's exactly what they're after. Because that's the way it makes money. But it's a shame, really, because it spoils areas for people to go. You know, I've seen people in live streams and they go, "No, you could get robbed if you go down there." And they're like, "Oh, I'm booked to stay there, and later on in the year, shall I cancel it?" And God, just stop watching. Leave yourself alone. Anyway, I better clear off. Just a quick one for you today, just 15 minutes. I'd say chances are I'm going to pop back later and do a proper one in the evening. Hopefully we'll get a few people in. I'm going to nip across and have a jump in this swimming pool. And enjoy it, really, because I say it's lovely and warm. And so is the pool. It's like getting into a bath if you get in there in early evening, just as the sun goes behind this building here. And sometimes when you get out, you actually feel a bit cooler because there's a slight wind or breeze, and when you get out of the pool, it feels cooler than what it does in the pool. So, anyway, if you've said hello, thank you very much. If you've watched all the way through, thank you very much. And if you've actually hit the thumbs up, thanks very much again. We'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.